Hi, I'm Andreas Apitz. With this jazz piano video, I will continue my series on drop 2 voicings. This time I'd like to present some more exercises applying all of the 6 voicings for major 7th chords we've got so far. The first exercise has the 6 voicings moving upwards in thirds. For C major 7, starting on the 6th, the root, the 3rd, the 5th, the major 7th and the 9th, finally resolving into the root again. By the way, I avoided using a normal 5-line stave for notation, as I wanted to indicate the intervallic movement of the melody notes without writing exact pitches. Here's the line played in time. Maybe you noticed I played the line with a quasi-legato touch without ever using the sustain pedal. I do this by holding the keys as long as possible without pressing, while the arm is constantly moving sideways, following the melody. The important part is your wrist. It has to remain very relaxed yet agile. While your fingertips stay on the keys, the wrist has to compensate for the movement of the arm by adapting its angle. Then, at the very last moment, it has to perform a fast but effortless swing back to get the fingers to the next position. Recently, when practicing this technique, I had the image of a gecko, this little reptile that effortlessly runs across the ceiling upside down without ever falling. I demonstrate the movements by jumping up and down in octaves. It's not that awkward robotic movement with stiff arm and wrist. That feels terribly tiring, also sounds and looks terrible. Please be careful not to strain your arms and hands when practicing this. Also, it's okay to play the exercise in a more detached, non-legato way too, for variation. Now I will play the line through the descending circle of fifths. I would also like to introduce a descending line that uses all of the 6 voicings. Again, starting on the 6th, down to the 5th, the 3rd, the 9th, the root, the major 7th, and another 5th. Once again in time. I will play it through the ascending circle for variation. I will combine the two exercises. Starting on C major 7, moving upwards from the 6th, I add another third voicing at the end. When playing through the descending circle of fifths, the next chord would be F major 7. I would start on the 6th again and switch to downward movement. At the end, I add another third voicing again. Then the next chord would be B flat major 7. I would go up again. Then E flat major 7, and so on. For completion, I'll play through the ascending circle for variation and start on C major 7 with a descending line, then ascending on the next chord G major 7, and so on. Six notes, that's almost the entire major scale. There's only one note missing, the 4th, which I will address in another video. That's it for now. I would appreciate your likes, comments and subscriptions to my channel. Bye, see you next time.